Hi, welcome back to Real-Time Watercolor Painting. I don't know what the heck's going on with this. It's not really looking too super great, but to try to see if I can add some elements to the shadow. There's a mixture of violet and green. Let's see what if that could help us out a little bit. We did have the thing set up kind of like this. We'd had it on a piece of paper before to have a better idea of the shadow, but anyway, just pointing that out. That looks okay. Probably be good to have hopefully that looks a little better. Got 3 palettes here. I'm gonna try to get the deep red here. This is our red staging area. Probably might be good to put green in that, right? So let's try this as the green here. Try to get that kind of shadow. That looks kind of shadowy. Okay, now I'm going to try to just kind of smear that around a little bit. Good, so there's no hard edges. Be good if this could be a little bit more of a highlight. Try to soften this edge. That's looking okay. So get rid of this white that's right here. We could say it's done. Hey, it's Lee. Hey, thank you. I love that name. It's Lee. Very nice. I tried our suck at it. Yeah, I suck at it too, but it doesn't stop me. So let's just, keep trying. That's my idea. Okay, so I really want to say this tomato's done. And because we have this other disaster of a painting working here, which is this. And I had a photo reference of it there. It was before the pear started going south, but anyway, this is supposed to be metallic. It's sort of hinting at metallic. I want to, this whole top area, I hate that. I want to find something else to put up there. I'm going to try kind of like a new Payne's gray that leans heavy into blue to be like a cool color. Not cool like, hey, that's cool, man. Cool like dark and a cold tone. What color this is. And this, see if we can mix this in, wherever that is. Okay, that's starting to look good. Because it's not really, you know, translating. This is supposed to be a photograph, and this is supposed to be a benign background. So it really doesn't look like a benign background at all. So just gonna see if we can just re-up on the concept that this is like a background, and in front is a piece of paper with a photo on it, right? Let's see if we can come here, maybe get a better line. Good. Yeah, I had the same issue with, where is it? This one. A big solid color background with no direction, no, you know, nothing. And I've been meaning to like start taping down these darn, you know, pages just because look how, you know, warped it's getting. Yes, we've been working on this too long. It's been like, I don't know how long. I guess we could look it up by checking out the live stream selection, but it's been a while. I don't know. I think we started this. So I was going to make that some green and okay. Now I put a little heavier influence of green just to at least have a slight variation of tone here. Well, I guess we're slightly improving here. So a great example today in this chapter of watercolor when you don't know what you're doing, but you do it anyway. This is prime. What the heck is going on here? Watercolor painting. And this looks just, the color is off somewhat. Let's see if we can get the color back on. And that's a really, for the record, that's a really dumb way to, have a composition. Have a sheet of paper that goes out of the it looks pretty nice, this little area here, but we don't want any kind of complexity like that right up to at the edge, unfortunately. That's a slight improvement. I don't know what's happening right there. We gotta fix that. Hey, Mick Boyle, thank you very much for joining. Thank you everyone for 3 thumbs up. Hey, Giga, Giga, you gotta tell me how to pronounce your name. And I love that name. It's Lee. Okay. Thanks everybody for popping by. Thank you for 3 thumbs up. That's wonderful. We're really trying to finish this in a big hurry because we got other things to do, you know? I don't know what exactly, but where'd that tomato go? Oh, here. We sort of want to say, hi, this is done. That's just a tomato. It used to be sitting there like that. Unlike the last bunch of fruits I painted, been putting this in the fridge every night. So, normally I start painting some fruit for a week, and then next thing you know, there's a cloud of fruit flies there, and and things start sagging down. Anyway, so we're trying to really bang this thing out. I think we could actually put a little bit of here we're trying to say, hi, I'm a metallic object, and I'm just going to put some of this here, and let's see if that could, now I'm going to sort of make a circle here, because there's nothing like a highlight next to a dark to say, hello, I'm a metallic thing. So here we're trying to make this sort of pop out. It didn't really work that great, but it's okay. And let's see, okay. And I guess that's, looks a little better because we really need the plate to kind of pop out. This is the 3D plate we're talking about here. And I want to just get that highlight right here. Let's see if we can get that. Okay, there. Now we're talking. Does that say hello, I'm metallic, or what? I mean, it's kind of a small area saying I'm metallic, but it's definitely, saying it loud and clear. Hello, I'm a metallic. I'm a little corner of a metallic photo. Okay, that looks good. This thing looks okay. We're gonna see her blend this out just slightly. And then let's see if we can just even up the outside of this. I don't know what the heck's going on there. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna let this come down like that. And let's see if we can just get a little highlight right here. This is older paints from a couple days ago, so it might not really release off the paper that easily, but if we could get a little highlight here, I'm sure that will be a, it came up a little bit. Okay, cool. That looks good. And I think we can just do a little bit more right here. That looks good, kind of. Should go a little darker, just right here. Just to say, hi, I'm metallic. I don't know if it really says that or not. Let's see. And hopefully this just kind of blends in and doesn't really look like an outline. Okay, now we need to maybe, let's see, see if we can just make a kind of a highlight right here. Just painting this with any old color that's on the brush and just trying to pull out, see there's that highlight there, just trying to pull out some, oh, Gigabyte, okay, Giga, very nice, that's great. I'm gonna remember that for next time in case Giga left us. Okay, Giga like Gigabyte, nice. Okay, let's see if we can pull a little of this out. This looks like an absolute hack, but I gotta say, along with looking like hack, I'm really surprised at how nice it came out. And let's see if we can bring this one, you know, up to that same level. And so we gotta get back to the this palette, which has the what do you call it on there? The thing that's kind of like burnt umber, but not really. So that's the thing, is kind of like burnt umber, but not really. It's a Primatech color, allegedly made with ground up rocks. And okay, here we go. So yeah, it's kind of like a burnt umber. I don't know. Speaking of burnt umber, I was the one oil paint I was missing. So I got some burnt umber like a week or two ago. I have not yet moved out. I mean, it's gonna be a big transition to jump into oil painting, right? So it did not exactly happen yet. All right, so I got the burnt umber here. Let's mix in some red. Here's a, not really red, it's like a violet. Oh yeah, look at that deep rich color. We're gonna try to hit this with that deep rich color. Here goes, ready? Very, very important area here. Oh yeah. Yes, not too bad, right? Oh yeah, looking better than that one. And that one was really exciting me. So let's put a little here. That's good. Now let's just take some water and we just kind of move it around a little on the paper to so we don't have hard edges, because really, you know, it's pretty much a consistent tone over there, so we're not really, we don't really want to be you know, doing a perversion of the colors too much. I mean, it's okay a little bit, but not a lot, right? And then here, let's just try to come up here. I'll leave a little sliver of white there because that'll help to say, hi, I'm forward and the background is back, right? So here, just come down here, and that's looking good. So now let's lean into the red. the same color, but I'm putting a little more red in there, and that is going to be just, I don't know, like right here, I guess. Okay. So that's not so great, but you know, we got to build something up there basically. Now I want to take like whatever we're going to just say that rim is, and you know, try to start with this, which is called Aussie Red Gold, but we want to go lean into yellow ochre to just sort of make it a little less intense. And then let's just take a little of this brown just to bring it all down in a few notches. I mean, we do want it to pop, but we don't want it to scream, right? Here we go. So this is it. I hope this is a good color because I'm going for it. All right, good. Looks good. There's a little highlight there. So let's just come here now. Let's do like some kind of, you know, smear it around a little bit. Looks good. Come here. That looks good, looks fine. And same thing over here, at least at this end. So we got yellowish on there. So that should reinforce and give us more pop. And then what we have here is kind of like a reflective highlight. So generally in a reflective highlight, I'd like to put blue. So let's just see about a bit of blue there, okay? Well, that looks really cool. I wish there was some more reflective highlight down here because that's a good looking color. I'm just going to go right here with that reflective highlight color. All right, it's looking pretty sharp. I mean, it looks horrible, but it is within the context of looking horrible, it's looking pretty sharp. I'm going to put a little bit more blue up here just to make this stand apart from, you know, just to say, hi, I'm standing apart from the rest of the reflective shadow. That's more green, but whatever. We blot some up. Now we have a little residue of blue, which is good. And I'm going to try and just get a little bit more blue right up here. Let's see. Okay, that's good. Yeah, it's nice. Very nice. Okay. All right, I'm going to go even more heavy on the blue right here because that looks really good. Okay, good. That's good. Let's see if we just go right up here. Wow, all right. That is nice. Try to just blend that so it's not such a hard line. And now what we need, we don't have any silver, but what we need right there is, you know, something really like a silvery. So let's just settle for this kind of gray. And I guess we go all the way up to here, leave that little highlight. And got that brown again, I'm just gonna lay it down here. And that's not really, I don't know if that adds up to put that brown there. Trying to put disguise that brown with some blue. And see if we can get this a little softer. And that I really don't know if we're doing it right here. Take out one highlight right there, just to kind of punctuate that thing. All right, I guess we could say that's an abstract representation of that back plate. Wouldn't hurt to have a little bit more dark in there, but maybe later because I'm overwhelmed with that. when did you start with acrylic aquarelle? Uh, like 4 or 5 years ago, but you know, I dabbled ever since I took my first watercolor class in 1979, and that's when I got started. And but then I really didn't paint watercolor for many years, so I kind of forgot everything I learned in the class. Hey, thanks a lot for all those hearts. Wow, 4 thumbs up. Thanks so much, everybody, for 4 thumbs up. So now, I mean, that plate is as good as it's going to get for a while. This is a bit simple, or as they say in French, très simple. And where are we at? 26 minutes. How about that? What I really want to do is get that pear to, you know, really like this pear. That looks pretty good. And I had another pear. This one here, it looks pretty good, but the cloth, you know, in the background looks so terrible. But that pear looks all right. And I would really like this pear to just really, you know, pop with a lot of muscle. And it's not really doing it yet, but wait. And this one, that really doesn't matter. I mean, it's we gotta work on that a little bit, but it's you know, the photograph of the pear. So, oh, today I was supposed to get my new yellow paint, and I broke down and put some Artist Loft yellow paint here. Let's see what that is like, because I haven't used Artist Loft paint in a really long time, a couple of years. But that's the paint I started with. Well, actually, I started with this thing on Amazon is 20 bucks for a whole bunch of different colors. I started with that. Then I got Artist Loft tubes, and then I got Daniel Smith after that. And I just had one brief moment where I had Winsor Newton something or another. So let's just see what kind of yellow this is here. And I guess let's see about right here. So, I mean, every layer of yellow we put, I mean, there's been a lot of layers on here. Should make it, you know, bigger and bolder and better. We'll see. Hard to say if we're really getting bigger, bolder, better. Let's see here. Okay, and especially this top. Okay, a little more there, maybe some right there. We definitely don't want to be going everywhere on the pear with the same color. Let's see about this. There's, if we could lean into a green now, and rather than just finding a green, let's put some blue in the paint there. Let's just go here. Uh-oh, there's a cat hair. Is that there to stay? We'll chase it around to the paper a little bit. Let's see if we can come up here. I'll put a little bit here. All right. Plus, see this yellow line right here. Let's see if we can make that softer so it's not so hard edge. Now let's go with a deep rich green. Here I've got a bunch of greens. Interestingly, you know, I was looking at an oil painting tutorial, and wow, they had suggested 4 colors only. They said you don't need all those colors. That's so tourist. Just these 4 colors. I think it was white, black, red, and there was no blue, maybe yellow. And then they said to get green, you mix black and white, and it didn't sort of look green. So that's I don't know if we're ready for that, but good to, you know, get some background. Hey, thanks for all those beautiful hearts. Wow. I really feel like someone's making this look like the cool place to hang out, and I appreciate it. All right, so I got this green here. We're trying to really say, hi, this pear is more than just a piece of fluff here. It's a real It's the star of the show. That's what we want to say. And so here I'm just going to try to blend. Okay, that's looking good, right? All right, that's cool. Now we gotta make this a little more discreet over here. I'm gonna try to come up here and let's see. Just try to go here. So it's good to leave this outline. You see this white area there. It's good leaving that. I mean, not everywhere, but you know, if it was everywhere, it would look dumb. But you can see it's here, here, and here. That's about the limit of how much we would want. Okay, there, and then I'm just going to come down here, and I want to see if we can just remove a little bit of this right here. Well, that's right where that cat hair is. Maybe we could, oh yeah, I think we removed the cat hair. Isn't that wonderful? Poor little cat. We took his, he was trying to make a contribution. Is that the hair? Yes, the hair is right there. Oh well. I thought it was gone, but it's still there. All right. Okay, that's looking pretty good, kind of, sort of. I'm gonna try to just take a little more out right here. Nice. Okay, and that's a good looking highlight. It's representing a couple of sort of highlights that are right here. Hey, thanks everybody. Thanks you for 4 thumbs up. It's very much appreciated. 32 minutes now. Wow, look at that. All right, and I think I'm gonna just see about softening this too. And now we really should like have some yellow out. We're gonna soften this edge, but you're gonna use the color yellow to soften this. And there's a little sliver of white there. I'm just gonna leave that. Let's see if we can just soften this whole edge though. Yeah, that looks good. And here, I'll try to just soften that. There's this little thing happening, which I don't mind. I think that is helping us with, you know, some kind of texture or something. So I gotta leave this little area right there because why not? And that looks good. And just come up here and let's see about take out. You know, we don't like to have a big space of a single tone. So well, that looks good. You know, there is kind of a highlight that comes right down here. There's a highlight here, highlight there, and right there. So this one kind of represents this one. And you know, there is like a bit of a highlight right here. Let's see if we can say hi where the low end highlight. That's good. Now I want to paint these brown things also, but later. Thanks everybody who came by. Hey, Mike Boyle, thanks very much for all the wonderful comments. And Giga, you the person, the VIP. Next time, let me put you on as a, what do you call it, a mod or something. You can help police any unruly folks that come and visit. All right, anyway, I'm going to try right here just to take a little bit off. Let's see if that works. Yes, it did. I don't know if we're moving in the right direction. You know, what we did with the, this one, we added all this red. I mean, it's the same kind of pear, but we thought if we add some red, it's going to pop out because this one was not, you know, this is the photo, that's the same photo. This was a different photo. And then this was a real 3D pear, just like what we have here. But this one's kind of looking 3D a little bit. And, you know, I think we should put some, let's put some more layers on this thing here because I feel like we're getting close to saying what's next because I got, you know, we got to get into something else like a landscape. And that'd be great to do a landscape. Go here, just try to. Good. Now let's see about spread this around. And now we want just some kind of like brown here, just to say, hi, I'm that brown. Hey, let's go here. Just try to add like some kind of, what do you call it, to this pair, some circumstance. And now let us see about, I'm going to try to get some browns in this stem. That is an ugly looking stem. I am usually the stem king, but this does not look like stem king material here, that's for sure. See if we can stem king this thing a little bit. And that's not bad, but not great either. And this whole thing looks really dumb by the photograph here. So, or what's supposed to be the photograph. Let's see. I want to put some brown in there. I'll just yeah, put some of these little squiggle things here. Okay, it looks more like a photograph now, I suppose. And we need a brighter hue down there, that's for sure. Which is actually really a cadmium light right there, right? That looks good, maybe. All right. Does that look like a yellow reflection in a metallic form? I don't know. The shadow looks good. We might be getting close to kiss this one goodbye. Put a little bit highlight up there. I mean, it's not, there's no yellow up there, but if we can stand apart from the background, sort of help us with perspective. All right, I gotta take a break. Let's have a look at this later. See if we are done or done or dumb. I don't know which. Thanks everybody who came by. I super appreciate the 4 thumbs up. And Giga, thank you so much for leading the charge with comments and making this seem like the cool place to hang out. All right, see you next chapter. Real-time watercolor painting.